The top 7 digital marketing trends that business owners should follow.
Paid advertising. Pay-per-click or PPC. Majority of this would be Google Ads. 60% of buyer intent keywords are paid clicks. The average cost is $2.32. 64.6% of people click on Google Ads when they are looking to buy an item online. I've seen it work for B2B, B2C. Click costs can go through the roof for certain terms, but there's a reason, because the ROI is quite good for very competitive terms like personal injury lawyers, for instance. They have very high click costs, but if they get a gig, the payoff's quite large for them. Mobile advertising. 70% of people dislike mobile ads, so they like to skip the ads. Mobile ad blocking has increased 90% year on year. 60% of consumers click on mobile ads at least weekly. They do work. Talking of ad blocking, ad blockers are used twice as often on a desktop or a laptop, so they haven't infiltrated mobile phones as much. And the majority of us, 77% of consumers, agree they would prefer an ad filter than completely ad blocking. Interesting how you can configure your settings on LinkedIn. You can't completely block, but you can filter out ads from certain people and certain companies and what have you. 81% of consumers have exited a website because of a pop-up ad. Ad blocking in the US has increased from 15 to 30% since 2014. Be similar numbers here in Australia. Pop-up advertising. 30% of marketers think outbound marketing tactics are overrated. It's much better if it's inbound. If they're searching for something and they find you, that's going to give you a much higher rate of return. 72% of consumers would have a lower opinion of a brand if they use pop-up ads. 4 out of 5 people have left a website because of a pop-up. So interesting to experiment with. I do like the big pop-up for a newsletter subscription or a blog subscription that appears over the top of the screen. Maybe not instantly, but after a little while, after you've been on a page the first time that you visit. I think that's worthwhile, but don't do it every time that person visits. Just do it once every now and then, maybe on their 5th visit if they haven't subscribed. There's plenty of software allow you to do these things. But pop-up ads, they're different to pop-ups for subscriptions. So be very careful with those.